What's going on, YouTube, man? Today is Monday. Now, I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. You know, for those of you who have heard about the law of attraction, and I know I have one subscriber that's going to not agree with this law of attraction thing. But anyways, look into that law of attraction. Look on for some YouTube videos and see what that's about, because now I think I'm experiencing this. Ever since I've been on this path to become a millionaire and be wealthy, all kinds of people have been coming into my path. Now, I have made a video this last time about don't judge a book by its cover. The real millionaires, you may not even know who they are. Now, I already know I'm moving in the right direction because I get a lot of people saying, you can make a living doing this? And the reason why I say that is because usually people don't know what the road looks like to become a millionaire. They think you have to go big and strong. That's the only way to become a millionaire. But I want to tell you something today. I met a guy yesterday that blew me away. Now, here I am. This is how I met this guy. Here I am sitting at my booth, and the guy pulls his motorcycle up in front of my booth, and I'm like, dude, your motorcycle is blocking my thing. But I didn't say anything. I just sat there. I said, okay, this guy just came off a long trip. He'll be gone in a minute. So all of a sudden, he kind of looked at me, and I looked at him. We just started smiling. And next thing you know, my man came over. He started talking crap with me, shooting the breeze, and we started talking. And I said, hey, most people here in Sturgis are here for 11 days. So to be able to take an 11-day vacation, you know, out of the blue, maybe they saved their vacation time. I don't know. So somehow we got on the subject, and all of a sudden he said, oh, that's my friend over there. You know, he's on borrowed time. Me, I'm retired. I said, retired? I said, man, you don't look a bit over 50. How are you retired? He said, actually, right, I'm not a bit over 50. I'm actually 46 years old, and I actually retired when I was 41. Bing! So now all of a sudden my antennas are up. I'm like, retired at 41? Dude, you got to tell me this. I'm waiting on it, you know? And he said, well, actually, it's kind of funny. Because before I even tell you what this guy did, let me tell you the appearance of this guy. Tattoos. Almost no teeth in his mouth. Not your most grooming type guy. And, you know, me, that doesn't bother me a bit because, like I said, you can't never tell a millionaire. So I said, dude, how did you do it? Then he says, okay, well, before I tell you how I did it, he said, you ever heard of Quartzsite, Arizona? I said, yeah, Quartzsite, yeah. He said, if you guys ever want to set up out there, I got a spot for you. He said, actually, I have a swap meet area. I said, really? He said, yeah, man, I got over 100 spaces. And he said, I only charge my people $200 a month. Do the math. This starts in November, ends in February. $100 a month, 200 people, $20,000. Then he says, oh, I have a campground there too. He said, I have a campground there too. And at the campground, I got 100 spaces. $300 a month. November. No, actually, I'm sorry, this is not November. This is actually year-round. $30,000 a month. $50,000 doing sometimes. $30,000 during the rest of the year. $50,000 sometimes $30,000. And that's not it. He has 9 rentals. 9 rentals that he rents out. And he has a glass company. Then he started listing all the toys he have. And then I said, man, I'm proud of you, man. That's a great thing that you're doing. Proud of you, whatever. And then he told me a heartfelt story. He said, you know what, man? He said, it hasn't always been good. And I started this when I was 19 years old. You know, I started, you know, flipping houses, you know, renovating houses and doing my thing when I was 19. And a lot of people became jealous. And I said, man, you know, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one, because he said, I'm experiencing the same thing. People that were your friends and your family who were perfectly fine when you were at the same level as them. But as soon as you moved up a notch, they started like talking down, like, that's a dumb idea, that's a dumb idea. Meanwhile, you're succeeding. And he said it used to bother me. But now I just give him the finger. Because I don't care anymore. Because he's here on 11-day vacation. He ain't got to worry about getting up. He doesn't have to worry about leaving. He's done. He said, after I get done with Sturgis, I'm going to go to Oregon, go down the Oregon coast, take my time. Now, guys, I want to tell you something. For all of those of you who have been crying about this economy of this, oh my gosh, Barack Obama, no jobs. You don't need them, guys. You're actually hurting yourself. Wake up, smell the coffee. Educate yourself about how to become financial. So, I don't have it with me, but guess what? I grabbed Vito's card. That's his name. Because once you find people like that, you latch onto them and you absorb the knowledge. And guess what? I said, Vito, here's the funny thing about you. I said, man, there's this book out there called The Millionaire Next Door. I can tell he never read the book. So he said, oh, what is it about? I said, man, in that book, it exposes who the real millionaires are. And he said, okay. He said, they're not the ones that drive the BMWs and things like that. Then he looked at me. I know. They're me. The simple guys. But no one can get these guys to speak up. Because guess what? These guys are humble. They don't talk much. They just laugh and let people stereotype them and say all these things about them. Meanwhile, they're vacationing in Cancun and Brazil, and they have the money to do it. Because Vito has passive income. He has over $30,000 is just the one project he had. The guy probably makes over $100,000 a month or more. You do the thinking. You let me know. I'll be waiting. Till next time.